When you make a wrong turn, Google does not yell at you, hey, you're going the wrong way. It simply adjusts the route wherever you are, whatever point you are, it will adjust the route and you will still reach your destination. You might go through a lot of turns that you're not familiar with. You have to go through a couple intersections that you hate and you try to avoid. You might have to do some stuff you don't want to do, but even though you made that wrong turn, you will eventually get to your destination. You might feel like that's what you're doing now. You have kind of taken a wrong turn, or life has taken a wrong turn on you through no fault of your own. You have found yourself somewhere that you really don't want to be. And you probably are there, or you wouldn't have landed on this video. This is a tough time, a tough day for a lot of us. I personally am not anticipating, or I'm not feeling the hearts and the flowers and the sappy love songs. Yeah, because my journey, my life has kind of, especially in the beginning, it felt like it took a wrong turn. The other day, I was coming back from the periodontist, and I've been there a lot. I'm starting the process on my third implant. So yeah, I've been there a lot, and I've taken this route. There is a shortcut, a couple little back roads that will get you around the city, and it cuts a lot of time off the route. And I've taken it a lot. The other night, I'm coming home. It's rainy. There was cars behind me, right behind me. And I get to this one spot in the road where there's like 3 different ways that you can go. And I couldn't really tell. I took the wrong one. And I drove for a while. And you might be there. You might have been on this wrong turn that you've taken your life. And you might have been on it for a while. And it might have taken you a little while to realize, wait a minute. This isn't where I want to be. This isn't the direction I should be going. As I was driving the other night, it took me a little while, and I even passed the sign that said, you are now entering the wrong county. I was going into the wrong county. It's like, yeah, I didn't think this looked right. Nothing around me looked familiar. And I did not know how to get back to the road that I needed to reach my destination. And that is how life does us. Life is the same way. You might be thinking, this is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to go. And it's definitely not the way it was supposed to look, the way that I anticipated. I talked to a young lady the other day, and she has made some big mistakes in her life. Really, yeah, she's really gotten off track. And she knows that, and she is trying to fix it. She wants to get married. She's never been married. She said she's never even had a man ask her to marry her. And she said, what's wrong with me? No, nobody has even asked me. All of her friends are married, and I say young lady, she's young to me, but she's not a kid. She's not just out of college. She's up there a little bit. And she's like, what is wrong with me? Nobody has asked me to marry them. Well, she's made a lot of really poor choices and bad decisions and gone down some really dark paths. And now she's getting older, and she realizes, I want a husband. I want someone to hold my hand. I want to be able to tell somebody else when I hear a noise outside. I want to make him get up out of the bed and go investigate it. My car's making a noise. I want somebody else to go figure out what is that dinging under my hood. She's at this point now, and she's kind of thinking, is it too late? And she asked me to pray for her. And she said, just pray that I meet the right guy. Meet this man who will give me what I need. And I asked her, What are you going to be bringing into this relationship? It's real easy to say, I want a husband who does this, and or a mate that does this, and who is strong and brave, and makes a good living, and he has a decent car, and we get to go on all the fun vacations together, all those couple vacations that you see people taking and see people posting. She's now to the point she wants a traditional relationship. But what is she going to bring to that relationship? Because it's not just a one-way street ever. It goes both ways. But she's finally realized after all this time, she had made some wrong turns. But we got to be like Google, period. We just have to be like Google. When we make those wrong turns, when we see that life isn't going the way that we want, we have to learn how to adjust. I personally did not really make the wrong turn. My life made the wrong turn, or I can't even say it made the wrong turn because God's in control of that, not me. It just, where I am, the turns that my life has made has put me on a very unfamiliar path. Nothing looks right. Nothing looks like it should to me, to my mind. Google is up there in the sky, on the satellites, looking down. Okay, all Teresa sees is this road leads to that county where I should not be. That road leads to the county where I just came from. I don't want to go back there. I need to get home to another county. That's all I see. I saw cornfields. I saw rain, of course, empty roads, hardly no houses. This was a remote area. That's all Teresa saw. That's all Teresa could see around her. Hills in the distance, a few spread out houses, empty fields. They're cornfields or bean fields, but they're empty now, and rain. That's all Teresa saw. Google is up here in the sky and looking down, and I type in my address. I need to get there from where I am in the middle of these bean fields. I need to get way over there. Google's up here. Google can see the whole picture, just like God. He sees the whole picture. I hope it didn't sound like I was comparing God to Google. No. Or Google to God. I apologize. Just an illustration. Anyway, Google can see the way to my house. It can actually see my house from where I was way in the middle of those bean fields. It could see my house. And it could say, turn on this route. This is the correct route. Take this route. Take that one. And then you're going to turn left and you're going to drive 3 miles. Then you're going to turn right. And then you're going to go over that hill. And then you're going to come to the stop sign and you're going to make another left. And then you're going to know exactly where you are. And you're going to know your way home. That's what Google does for us. So you may be discouraged right now. You may not be feeling the roses and the flowers and the happily ever afters that all the movies, especially Hallmark, that they all promise. You may not be feeling that. And you may be thinking, I don't want that. That's the last thing I want. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I do not want that path. But you don't know. The Lord may have that path designed for you, a different path. Oh, I don't want to think about that a whole lot because I'm going to start crying. Anyway, I know my ultimate destination. I know that. Eventually, some glorious day, I will be resting in my Savior's arms. I know that. That's my destination. But I don't know how I'm going to get there. I don't know what the journey is going to look like along the way. All the twists and turns and the bad intersections where I kind of just have to guess of which way to turn, left or right, or keep going straight. I don't know. I don't know what it's going to look like. You don't know what your destination or what your journey is going to look like. You may think so. You may be like me. 3.5 years ago, I thought I knew exactly what my destination was going to look like. Like in the old days when you take a trip, remember back in the day, you would get out a map and you would highlight the route that you were going to take and you would mark the little side trips along the way. Oh, that looks fun. Oh, look, honey, doesn't this look exciting? And you would take that. You may think that's the trip that you're going to take, and it may look okay. That looks like exactly how you're going. That's what I thought. Then everything changed. So I don't know what my journey is going to look like as I get from here to there to where I'm going. But only God knows. I have to adjust my route because I'm not going to get there the way that I was originally, or I'm not going to take the same path to get there. It's different. But I want to encourage you. That's why I'm here. I hope that's why you're here. We want to encourage each other. Life is a journey, and it's hard. It's just hard. Let's face it. It's tough. And like my friend who is hoping for that she can still find marriage after the bad decisions that she's made in her past. She still wants that. So whether you're in that position or you've lost someone or you are just skating along and everything's going great exactly the way that you thought, we still all have wrong turns, and it's hard and it's long and it doesn't look the way that we thought it was going to. But be encouraged. We're here for each other. We can just rest in our Savior's arms and just wait and get along as well as we could. Be encouraged today, whatever path and journey you're on. Comment below. Let me know that you're here. And I hope I can encourage you. And you are definitely encouraging me. Give me a like. And if it's your first time here, subscribe to the channel so we can keep encouraging and lifting up each other. Thanks.